Tonight on the Olympic Tonight Show.
Dick Cheney.
Vice President Dick Cheney, the new James Bond.
Certain elements of the Bond lifestyle I have yet to experience.
Right. Plus, U.S. medal winners Chris Klug and Timothy Gable, Dave Chappelle, Ross the Intern with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer, Creed, and a new skating scandal tonight.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Action News, live at 11.
Tonight, a story you'll see only on Action News. Charges of sexual harassment against a Cazenovia College official leads to a flood of emails, gossip, and a controversial reaction from the school's president. Good evening. I'm Jackie Robinson.
I'm Don Lark. Again, it's a story you'll see only on 3, the accusations against a high-ranking college official. Action News reporter Brandon Roth live in Cazenovia with the story. Brandon?
Don, these allegations have the entire campus and the entire community talking tonight. It involves allegations of sexual harassment, a controversial email, and tonight, a bizarre response from the college.
Not a lot of people are saying too much about it. Students are upset, but they're not really saying too much.
Unanswered questions on the Cazenovia College campus tonight. At the heart of the controversy, an anonymous email sent to the entire student body claiming the school's chief financial officer was the subject of a sexual harassment inquiry, but was never disciplined by the school president, Dr. Mark Tierno, even though 19 formal sexual harassment charges were allegedly filed, including charges of sexual pressure and innuendo, touching and contact, and the downloading of pornographic material. Reports of this alleged sexual harassment have been circulating throughout the campus for weeks. It is a charge the college will neither confirm nor deny.
Our college's longstanding policy regarding personnel issues is that they're confidential. So I can't comment specifically on what case or cases may not have come up in front of the Human Rights Review Board.
But the school's president is commenting about the incident in an email sent to the student body last Friday. In it, Dr. Tierno compares the anonymous email to propaganda used by Adolf Hitler, ending his message with the quote, "It seems that Adolf Hitler has much in common with our anonymous emailer, with one exception. When Adolf Hitler lied, he signed his name."
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe our president would write something like that.
Karen Stevens says Dr. Tierno's reference to Hitler is insulting to a number of students.
I had about 5 people in my room, and we were all just speechless and so mad. I can't believe that this guy's running our school, and he won't even let us voice our opinion about it.
Now, at our request, Dr. Tierno sent a message to Action News explaining why he sent this email message. In it, he says, "My email wasn't about the Holocaust. It was about a technique Hitler used that has been studied by historians and political scientists." Meanwhile, students here tonight are demanding to meet with Dr. Tierno, something they say so far he has refused to do. We're live in Cazenovia. I'm Brandon Roth, Action News Night Team.
Police are still trying to figure out just why an Oswego mom tried to kill her daughter. 29-year-old Rebecca Ann Broadway was arrested today after police say she pushed a kitchen knife into her daughter's chest. Police say Broadway has a history of mental illness. While she remains behind bars, she's been going through a series of mental evaluations. Meanwhile, her 10-year-old daughter has a deflated lung and is in fair condition at University Hospital. Also tonight, new from the night team, saving abused animals and battered women from dangerous situations. Jeff Lohr is live with the story. Jeff?
Jackie, a lot of women do not leave abusive situations because they are worried about their pets. They're worried that pets will either be abused or even killed. That, we found out, is changing.
She's such a good girl, yes.
The 8-year-old lab mix that Sheila gets along with so well does not belong to her, but she is taking care of it for the time being. And in the process, she's enjoying herself, helping the dog, and helping somebody get out of a violent situation. Sheila, whose last name we're not using to protect her, the dog, and the dog's real owner, is part of the Vera House Foster Pet Program, developed by Maria Lishak.
I've worked for Vera House for many years and taken crisis calls, and so many women have told me that they don't want to leave because they're afraid that their animals will be abused or, worse, killed.
So many women stay in dangerous relationships because boyfriends or husbands have threatened the pets, and the pets don't have anywhere to go. This aims to change that. Pets like this are put in the temporary care of a foster parent, like Sheila, while its owner gets on her feet. The Liverpool Village Animal Hospital has also been helping out, giving the program's pets checkups free of charge.
Cooper's a baby, and you're a little old lady, and so sometimes...
This is Sheila's second adoption.
I feel good doing it. You never know if somebody you know is going to be in the same situation and would need the same type of services. You can never predict whether this would happen to a friend or, you know, a family member. So it's an easy way of helping out, and I really enjoy it. I don't even feel like it's any work involved.
Vera House is very happy with how the program's going so far, but they are looking for more volunteers tonight. If you're interested in volunteering for this program, for becoming a foster parent for a pet, you can call the number up on your screen right now. It is 468-3260, 468-3260. We're live in Syracuse. I'm Jeff Glore, Action News Night Team.
The case of a deadly dog attack in San Francisco goes to trial. It leads our look at the nation. The victim, 33-year-old Diane Whipple, a popular college lacrosse coach. The two neighbors, two dogs, viciously attacked and killed her outside her apartment. One of the neighbors, Marjorie Noller, was in the hallway when it happened. She's facing second-degree murder charges, but her attorney says this picture proves Noller tried to save Whipple by throwing herself in front of the dogs. Prosecutors claim the owners knew the dogs were dangerous. Houston, Texas, continuing testimony in the trial of Andrea Yates. She's accused of drowning her 5 children in the bathtub last June. Today, her mother-in-law testified that Andrea used to stare into space for hours and would scratch her head until she had bald spots. More discarded bodies, 191 now, have been found in Georgia. Instead of being cremated, some of the human remains were buried, then later placed in caskets. Some of the urns that were supposed to contain human ashes contained concrete powder. Other family members got human remains, but apparently not those of their loved one. Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis will fight in Washington, D.C. The boxing commission there granted Tyson a license today for a fight in the MCI Center the 8th of June. They felt a Tyson-Lewis fight could bring a much-needed economic boost to the D.C. restaurant and hotel industry, which has suffered since the September 11th terrorist attacks. Nevada, then Texas, denied Tyson's a license because of his unsavory past.
Syracuse police have made an arrest in a Syracuse murder. Investigators arrested this man, 31-year-old Luis Escalante, in connection with the murder of Enrique Flores. Flores was found in a burning building on Onondaga Creek Boulevard last December. Police say Escalante drove Flores to the murder scene before shooting him. Escalante returned 2 days later and set fire to the building, which led investigators to the body. The investigation continues after a body is found in the town of Hector. Yesterday, police discovered a burned-out SUV in the middle of a dense forest. Inside was the remains of a human being. Tonight, police are trying to identify the man and figure out how the victim was able to get a large SUV into the woods. They speculate that the driver got stuck in the snow, and for some reason, the engine caught fire and he wasn't able to get out.
New information on last night's mobile home fire in Clay. Fire investigators say the fire started after heat tape was left on the main water supply running into the trailer. The heat tape is used this time of year so the pipes won't freeze. Everyone inside the mobile home made it out safely. In Oneida County today, an embattled former fire chief was in court, but he wasn't alone. More than 50 uniformed firefighters from all over central New York showed up to support Alan Baird. Baird is charged with manslaughter for allegedly starting a training fire that killed 19-year-old volunteer firefighter Bradley Golden. Baird has the support of fellow firefighters, but not the victim's family.
It's shocking to think that a person's status as a volunteer excuses his behavior that caused this tragic accident and continues to cause so much terrible heartache.
Baird could spend 15 years in prison if convicted. He'll be back in court March 1st when he could decide to accept a plea bargain or go to trial.
The United States makes a huge run for the gold tonight. Americans Jill Bakken and Bonetta Flowers stunned the nation and the rest of the world today after winning the gold medal in the inaugural women's Olympic bobsled race. The two had the fastest combined time in the 2 bobsled runs, 1 minute and 37.76 seconds. And the win makes Flowers the first African-American athlete to win a Winter Olympic gold medal. And tonight, Michelle Kwan put USA in the lead for the women's short program. Kwan edged out main rival Russian Irina Slutskaya. The ice skating competition continues on Thursday. Time now to check on the weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Wayne Mahar.
And we got sort of a mild night going across central New York. Also a night that's, well, a little bit damp, a few sprinkles, a couple of very light rain showers around here and there. But that's really just a testament to how mild it's been, you know, for the past couple of days anyway. Here's a look at what's going on for the next 3 hours, our next three-cast. Mostly cloudy, scattered light showers or sprinkles. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s and an east to southeast breeze 5 to 15 miles an hour. I'll be back with all the details on tomorrow, and we'll talk about some colder, maybe snowier weather in here by Friday. All that coming up.
Also coming up on Action News, the military may soon begin to purposely mislead news organizations. We'll have the latest on the government's new weapon.
Plus, a suspicious package is detonated at the Olympics. We'll show you what police agents found.
Then later, every second counts. We'll show you the men and women involved in registering and distributing Olympic times. When Action News continues.
This new year, there's always somewhere you need to be, and Chevy wants to take you there. That's why we're kicking it into overdrive with $2,002 cash back on every new 2001 and 2002 Chevy car. Use the cash to lease a Chevy Prism sedan for as low as $199 a month for 36 months. Residency and other restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Chevy Prism is an excellent value, so drive into this year with a Chevy car that you can depend on. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Every day, Ameridebt helps more people with money problems. People like Tom Baker.
My credit card debt was outrageous. Then I called Ameridebt. They contacted my creditors and got my payments almost cut in half. Now I have only one small monthly bill.
Ameridebt is a nonprofit organization that offers free consultations to consumers seeking to eliminate their debt. People like the Shaws.
Every month I pay our credit card bills, but the balances never seem to get smaller.
Ameridebt got our interest rates reduced, and now the balances are dropping dramatically.
And what's even more amazing is our payments are less than before.
Just call this number, and regardless of your credit, in minutes you can join the thousands of people who have turned their financial lives around. People like Maria Rinaldi.
Before I called Ameridebt, the creditors were calling every day. I thought bankruptcy was the only way out. Now I'm debt-free, and my credit rating has been restored.
Call 1-800-206-7171. Ameridebt, helping America get out of debt.
One school of thought is that true automotive luxury is bold and powerful. Of course, there are many other schools of thought. The power of the Northstar V8 Standard. Cadillac DeVille. Breakthrough. We invite you to visit your Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer.
In the war on terrorism tonight, the U.S. government is thinking about using a new weapon, a weapon called deliberate deception. Barbara Starr reports on how the military may soon mislead foreign news organizations on purpose.
In Afghanistan, the U.S. military has conducted extensive propaganda missions. Planes like this one broadcasting U.S. government radio messages into remote areas. Thousands of leaflets being dropped, encouraging people to revolt against the Taliban and the Al-Qaeda. But the question is whether the Pentagon is going to go a controversial step further into what it now calls information warfare, providing foreign news media with possibly deceptive information. A new 15-man Office of Strategic Influence has been set up to look at such an operation. Public relations advisors have been hired. The job? To influence the hearts and minds of the opposition in the war on terrorism. One technique? Disguising the origin of information so it does not appear to come from the U.S. government.
This is a step that, if not carefully done, might go over the line between generally accepted elements of warfare and really bordering on a kind of dishonesty that will hurt our credibility.
No decisions have been made to lie to foreign news media, according to senior Pentagon officials.
I suppose you never say never, but all I can say is I cannot imagine a situation where we would be so unskillful that we would be in a position that we would have to do that to protect lives.
At the State Department, the spokesman also said lying was not part of the U.S. plan.
We provide information. We provide accurate and truthful information.
Reporter Barbara Starr has also learned that lying and deception have been used by the government before. But when it's been done in the past, it's been classified and never publicly acknowledged.
At the Olympics today, police detonate a suspicious package. Main Street in Park City was blocked off and evacuated after the package was found in a trash can. A robot equipped with a camera allowed the police to inspect it while staying at a safe distance. After checking the package, the police decided to blow it up just to be safe. There's no word yet on what the package contained. Also at the games, a short track speed skater has left Utah after testing positive for drugs. Belarusian skater Yulia Pavlovich had nearly 400 times the allowable limit of steroids in her body. She left the Olympic Village after failing to show up for a second test, but Belarusian officials say her urine sample was not properly taken. Coming up, we'll have your Lotto drawing.
Then we'll watch how the so-called folding car fits into any parking space. You could probably fit it on the weather deck, Wayne.
I imagine we probably could. I'll tell you what, right now on the weather deck, it's a little bit wet out here. Had a few showers, a few sprinkles around so far this evening. And we've got a few more in the forecast before it might turn to a little snow. I'll be back with all the details in a couple of minutes. Right now, here are the details on a few weather numbers.
Hi, can I get you a cup of coffee? Sure.
It's time for the Team Dodge sales event. With a versatile Dodge Caravan comes with our powertrain pledge. 7 years or 100,000 miles of engine and transmission protection that you don't get from Ford, GM, Honda, or Toyota. Plus, get your choice of a cash allowance of $3,000 or 0% financing. Great products, great protection, great values. Right now during the Team Dodge sales event.
Now, every day after 4 p.m. at McDonald's, our tasty 20-piece chicken McNuggets are only $2.99. Is that a great dinner deal or what? We'd love to see you smile. Are you still here? Didn't you hear me? Our 20-piece chicken McNuggets are only $2.99 every day, 7 days a week after 4 p.m. So head to McDonald's today. We'd love to see you smile.
It's your home, an expression of your personality. It's Stickley for every moment of your life. Entertain in modern style, with urban sophistication, with gracious hospitality, with timeless Stickley. Share special moments in lasting comfort, in cozy style, in romantic serenity. Stickley, perfectly suited for your home. Now on sale at Stickley Audi & Company.
Hi, I'm Holly at Backus Ford, New York's Ford powerhouse. You want great service? Well, you can't get better than Backus Ford's Blue Oval Certified. From sales to parts, service and body shop, our Ford-certified mechanics and state-of-the-art facility can keep your vehicle running like new. Take advantage of our Saturday service special, free New York State inspection on all Ford Lincoln Mercury vehicles. Get Blue Oval service in everything we do at Backus Ford.
New York's Ford powerhouse!
Open 24/7 at BaccusFord.net.
Now, Central New York's only exclusive triple Doppler radar with Chief Meteorologist Wayne Mahar.
Very nice spring-like day.
Yeah, but apparently it's going to rain. Is that what you're talking about, Wayne?
Well, I think we're going to have, well, I guess we could say maybe some of those spring type of showers coming up, right? We've had some fairly mild weather today again. Temperatures well up into the 40s, a couple of spots hitting 50 degrees. Now this evening we've had a couple of very light rain showers and sprinkles around, and we'll see a few more of these showers coming up too before, well, maybe just a little bit of a colder weather pattern is around here by Friday with just a little touch of snow. So we got that whole variety for you once again. Okay, here's a look at live triple Doppler radar, show you what's going on. And first of all, back at about 6 o'clock this evening, there wasn't a whole lot going on as far as precipitation. Had a couple of showers, rain showers out to the west of Buffalo. That was about it. But now, during the evening, some of those showers have really started to develop a little bit more. And you can see that they're pretty much scattered all over the place right now. Now, not all of what you see here is actually reaching the ground. Still, the lower levels still somewhat dry in spots, so some evaporation taking place. But wherever you see the darker blues, particularly a little bit of yellow here and there, well, obviously that's rain showers reaching the ground, and that's the way it's going to stay overnight tonight. Scattered showers or sprinkles for the overnight hours. Okay, here's what's going on outside right now in Syracuse. The skies are cloudy and not doing anything right now on the weather deck, but the deck is a little wet. We have had a few showers around over the past couple of hours. Temperature 39, dew point 26, humidity 60%, an easterly breeze at 5, and the pressure 30.11, and it's falling off. Elsewhere around the region right now, temperatures like 42 in Rochester, 44 degrees in Penn Yan, Fulton 38, 39 degrees in Watertown, 29 degrees up at Saranac Lake, and 40 in Cortland, 39 degrees in Utica. Once again, obviously, these temperatures are well above normal for this time of year. Okay, here's our satellite radar over the past 12 hours. Now, we've got a storm center, a fairly large storm center, but it's still a ways away from here. It's still out in the southern plain states, heading on into the Mississippi Valley way back here. But the winds are coming up right up out of the western Gulf of Mexico ahead of that storm, and you can see, look at the moisture just coming right up through the Tennessee Valley, through Memphis, heading on into the Ohio Valley. And a little bit of that is shooting well out ahead of it in the form of some scattered showers around here right now. Of course, it's also being helped along by a little bit of a warm front that's going to get closer and closer to us, too. Now, we'll add on the temperatures, and you can see the temperatures are mild. Matter of fact, even though we're around the mid and upper 30s here right now, you go back out to the west, 42 at this hour in Detroit, and at this hour it's 50 degrees in Columbus, Ohio. Now here's a look at the high temperatures around the east today, and you can see that mild weather. We had the upper 40s here, 50 degrees in Indianapolis, 54 degrees in St. Louis, 62 degrees out there in Kansas City, Missouri. Again, some of this even milder air with a southerly wind, the moist southerly wind, is going to move over us tomorrow. So I think we got a chance at, once again, upper 40s to around 50 again for tomorrow. So here's our futurecast then. Here's a warm front down to our south. Here's a storm to the west. That's all heading our way. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, becoming breezy, mild, scattered showers. And then tomorrow night, as a cold front approaches, more in the way of some showers tomorrow night on into at least the morning hours on Thursday. By the time Thursday night and Friday get around, this storm is up to our north. We get into the westerly flow of colder air. And at least for Thursday night, Friday on into maybe Saturday, colder, a little blustery, and a few snow showers and flurries. So here's our forecast overnight tonight then. Mostly cloudy, scattered showers or a few sprinkles, low about 35. Tomorrow, considerable clouds, breezy, mild, scattered showers, and a high, once again, around 50. Here's that 7-day weather outlook. Some showers tomorrow night. Thursday, still some showers around 44. Thursday night on into Friday, turning brisk and colder, some scattered snow showers and flurries. Friday's high, 32. And then Saturday starting out partly sunny, then increasing clouds and a high of 35 and maybe some snow showers Saturday night and Sunday. And that's the latest from the weather outside.
All right, a little of everything, Wayne. Thank you.
Sure is.
Well, coming up, high school basketball playoffs.
And who are these guys? Joe Zone's 2-minute drill is next, but first, your Lotto drawing.
Good evening, I'm Yolanda Vega. Welcome to Tuesday, February 19th, Take 5 drawing being observed by an auditor from KPMG. There were no first prize winning tickets in last night's Take 5 drawing, so first prize money was shared by 293 second prize winners. Tomorrow's Lotto jackpot is $18 million. Tonight's winning Take 5 numbers are 1, 13, 21, 4, and 8, making tonight's winning Take 5 results 1, 13, 21, 4, and 8. Thank you for joining us and have a good night.
A 99-cent King Supreme, please.
Thank you.
Rodeo cheeseburger, please.
Thanks again.
Come back again and again for the BK Value Menu. Enjoy a variety of great tasting flame broiled burgers that are bigger than the rest for only 99 cents every day. Like the tasty Rodeo cheeseburger. And now, for a limited time, try the new King Supreme with saucier sauce. Just 99 cents each.
Give me a 99-cent.
You saw Pontiac accelerating the excitement at the 2002 Auto Show. Now see what's happening at your local Pontiac dealer, where the excitement is in overdrive. Now you can get a $2,002 bonus when you buy any new 2002 Pontiac. And that's on top of 5.9 APR for 60 months. Pontiac is stepping on the gas.
I love you, need you, won't you got to have your child.
See your Syracuse area Pontiac dealers today and get your $2,002 bonus.
I want to tell you a story of two brand new houses. Both are exactly the same size, but this one uses 30% less energy because it's built to the Energy Star guidelines for new home construction. That means 30% less in energy costs every year you own the home. Just call this number and we'll send you a free video on how to construct to the Energy Star guidelines. Or you can simply look for a new house with the Energy Star symbol on the for sale sign. Without it, you're wasting your energy.
Still watching TV like this? With Time Warner Cable, you could see it like this. 24-hour news, unlimited sports, music variety, educational programs, shows for the family. Time Warner, your leader in home entertainment. Call now and get over 200 channels with digital cable plus 10 channels of Showtime, all for $25 per month for 3 months. Installation is free, so call today.
Coming up on the drill, high school basketball, the plays of the night, and the new guys in town. I'm Joe Zone. This is the new 2-minute drill. Well, it's that time of the year in high school basketball where you win or you move on to the spring sports. We'll start it tonight with Fulton at CBA. CBA working inside out. Pat Fleslin nails the three, and it's good. CBA from beyond the arc again. This time it's Tim Brown who hits the tray, and CBA beats Fulton 65-48. Now we've got West Hill hosting Carthage. West Hill beats the pressure up court. Bill Gaughan buries that open three-pointer and scores. West Hill again on the move. Watch the great backdoor pass by Chris Hegney, finding Bill Gaughan for the layup, and West Hill wins big in this one. Our last stop, Janesville DeWitt at home with Oneida. JD's Greg Klosner finds some room in the lane, hits the jumper. And finally, JD sharing the ball. Pat Hanley ends up with it, banks it in. JD beats Oneida 62-40. Those are the high school players. So the winners are CBA, Janesville DeWitt, Cortland, Bishop Grimes, Faith Heritage, West Hill, and for the girls, West Hill, Waterville, and Cochran. Now to the three plays, all from the UConn-Georgetown game. Play number 3, Georgetown's Kevin Braswell hit to Thomas, and Georgetown's leading at home. Play number 2, final minute, game tied. UConn's Ben Gordon, a 3. UConn leads 75-72. Here it is, play number 1, final seconds. UConn up 1 with the ball. The shot is no good. Georgetown rebounds, but look it, they've got a timeout. They don't call it, and they can't get a shot off before the buzzer. UConn beats Georgetown 75-74. Georgetown in here Sunday afternoon on Jim Boeheim Day. So what happens when you've fallen out short of a world championship? If you are the greatest franchise in the history of sports, you make changes. Some of the new Yankees showed up today. Hey, that's Rondell White out there in the outfield. Robin Ventura over at third base. Jason Giambi. So how's a big star like Giambi get acclimated to the Yankees? He follows Derek Jeter around.
DJ and I are good friends from playing against each other, and I figured I'll take his lead. He's not too bad on. He's done a nice job in this town, so I figured I'd take his lead and just kind of see what it's all about. And he was great, you know, helped me fit in everywhere, so it was exciting today.
And I was just a little wet and misty-eyed and a little squishy there when George and Giambi were hugging like that today in spring training.
Yeah, you got to get past that, Joe.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
All right.
Sure. Thanks.
Well, coming up, watching the numbers.
This company instantly delivers Olympic scores to the world. We'll show you how. That's when Action News returns.
Gonna do it my way, gonna do it my way. Gonna be the right way if I do it my way, yeah. Gonna be the right way if I do say.
You can't explain it until you have one of your own. The 2002 Accord from Honda.
Now lease a 2002 Accord LX for $239 a month for 36 months.
I was sitting there minding my own business at a red light, and boom, I get hit.
Hurt in a car wreck? Call 800-LAW-1333.
Insurance companies were really giving me a hard time.
Want to get the insurance company's attention? Tell them you're going to call us.
Alexander and Catalano jumped right to it, and the insurance companies fell right over.
We'll go after the money the insurance company is not telling you about.
The insurance companies are very hard to get money out of, but Alexander and Catalano really put a foot down and told them who was boss.
Call us. We're Alexander and Catalano.
New York doesn't require electricians to be licensed. Be sure you're getting the highest standards of skill and professionalism in the industry. Look for the NECA IBEW Local 43 certification card. The NECA IBEW Local 43 and the Central New York Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee share a commitment to excellence. Every IBEW Local 43 electrician wears the certification card as proof that they have completed or are currently enrolled in an apprenticeship training program. It's a tradition of excellence.
Every day, AmeriDebt helps more people with money problems. People like Tom Baker.
My credit card debt was outrageous. Then I called AmeriDebt. They contacted my creditors and got my payments almost cut in half. Now I have only one small monthly bill.
AmeriDebt is a nonprofit organization that offers free consultations to consumers seeking to eliminate their debt. People like the Shaws.
Every month I pay our credit card bills, but the balances never seem to get smaller.
AmeriDebt got our interest rates reduced, and now the balances are dropping dramatically.
And what's even more amazing is our payments are less than before.
Just call this number, and regardless of your credit, in minutes you can join the thousands of people who have turned their financial lives around. People like Maria Rinaldi.
Before I called AmeriDebt, the creditors were calling every day. I thought bankruptcy was the only way out. Now I'm debt-free, and my credit rating has been restored.
Call 1-800-206-7171. AmeriDebt, helping America get out of debt.
In Salt Lake City, timing is everything, and that's where the Olympic Mission Control Center comes in.
That's the Information Technology Center where the athletes' times are recorded and transmitted instantaneously to the world. Suzanne Rico shows us how it works.
At competitions like the biathlon, where every second counts, these high-tech bands
every athlete will have 2 of these, 1 on each leg.
Record times as competitors move along the course. And wham, that information is sent back here.
Real time is actually real time. You're talking about fractions of seconds, fractions of milliseconds, instantaneous.
Here is Olympic Mission Control, a digital city that San Diegan Erwin Pfister helped build. Here, these IT professionals focus on one thing.
As that athlete crosses every intermediary timing point along the way, you know exactly what it is.
At peak times in this room, there are 250 people working representing 21 different countries. And to meet their absolute deadline of February 8th, opening ceremonies, they began work 2.5 years ago. It took that long to install 32,000 miles of fiber optic cable, 450 computers, 225 servers, and 1,200 printers. Plus, get 2,000 employees up to real-time speed.
The Information Technology Center is manned 24 hours a day by 90 people for the duration of the games.
The Olympics have come a long way since the first live broadcast in 1956 and the first use of computers in 1960. And Pfister's company Schlumberger Sema will continue to help the games in cyberspace.
We actually are contracted to do the next 3 Olympics.
And while his work often draws Pfister away from his beloved San Diego,
The Salt Lake doesn't compare at all, right?
being a part of history makes it all worthwhile.
It automatically attached you to something that is precious and really rare, which is the Olympic spirit.
Now, when the Winter Games are over, the company will donate its time and manpower to the Paralympics. Then they'll move on to Torino, Italy to begin setting up shop for the 2006 Winter Olympics.
That's thinking ahead.
It is. Well, coming up, we'll see 4 seats become only 2 with the incredible shrinking car.
It's a folding car that fits almost anywhere. We'll have the story in a moment.
Folks, big show tonight. The Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney, will be here. Look, Olympic medalist Chris Klug and Timothy Gable, plus Ross the Intern, Dave Chappelle, the music of Creed. Just a bunch of stuff. Check it out tonight.
For 75 years, Loretto has provided a community of caring for older adults. Since 1926, Loretto has helped thousands of older adults live life to the fullest through a variety of housing options, from independent to more supportive levels of care, and programs designed for today's older adult. Each and every day, Loretto celebrates older adults, the people who built our communities, formed our neighborhoods, started businesses, and raised children. Loretto is honored to serve the people who made Central New York what it is today. Loretto, proud to be an American right here in Central New York.
Food lovers say there's something for every taste. World travelers find it a great place to get lost in conversation. Artists draw upon it for inspiration, while visiting socialites find it a community adorned with grace and elegance. And they all agree there is only one retirement community to choose when you want it all. The Nottingham.
Hi, I'm Barbie at USA DataNet in Syracuse, New York. The way you communicate is about to change forever. Our Talk As Long As You Like for a 99-cent program has people all over Central New York talking.
Long-distance carriers have called me, and before hanging up, I was giving them the number to USA DataNet. They couldn't even begin to make a better offer.
My phone bill went down at least 75% with USA DataNet.
So call now and talk as long as you like for 99 cents. Thank you for calling USA DataNet.
Looking for affordable luxury? Now, get $2,002 bonus cash and 5.9 APR financing for 60 months on Buick Century. Compared to Taurus, Century gives you four-wheel ABS and traction control standard, plus dual-zone climate control, not even available on the Ford. Century, beautifully equipped around $19,000. Hurry! Bonus cash plus 5.9 APR for 60 months ends February 28th. See your Central New York Buick dealer.
Finally tonight, every parking space is perfect when you've got a folding car. The way it works, you make the car fit the space. First, get everybody out of the back seat, then you push the button and watch what happens. Unfortunately, this is only a prototype. The folding car is not in production, but it is making the rounds now at auto shows in Europe. See that it fits anywhere.
It's perfect. No such thing as a tight spot anymore, right?
It's designed to work in Armory Square, I think. That's it for Action News Live at 11. I'm Don Lark.
I'm Jackie Robinson for Wayne, Joe, and the rest of the Action News team. Good night, Central New York.
Good night.